My thoughts reading the 14-page indictment yesterday were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on. That's not to say that they were necessarily even involved in any of the things that are alleged by the U.S. Attorney's Office. But if you're at that party and it turns out that that's when he set up one of these freak-off sex parties, or that it was going on in another room and you didn't know about it, there's a good chance that you're going to be called by the U.S. Attorney's Office. And certainly if you were involved, you would get a call because they're going to want to know everything you want to know and may even want you to be a witness. I just think, we're just starting to scratch the surface of what this case, this case is going to touch and involve. And the feds have said that this remains an open investigation. There could be more charges for Diddy. There could be more charges for other people involved. And usually the way this works is once they find out other people are involved or were witnesses, they bring them in and they sort of lean on them. And it's sort of like, you're going to cooperate with us, or there's a possibility that you could face charges. So this is going to be a slow developing case here because we're just getting started. And I don't see how this trial begins anytime before next year.
Well, everyone, it seems like the big names in the rap scene are going down one by one. We've all been watching the situation with Diddy unfold as he's faced lawsuit after lawsuit to the point where the feds actually raided 3 of his homes. Ever since those raids, people have been wondering what would come next. Well, the time has finally come. Diddy has officially been arrested. Yes, Diddy has been taken into custody and is now in and out of court, fighting for his life against the serious charges he's facing. And while all of this is happening, rumors are swirling that JayZ might be next in line. There are even whispers that the FBI is planning a raid on JayZ due to his close connection with Diddy. As wild as it sounds, if your best friend is involved in some pretty shady things and you've had a similar career, it's not hard to believe there might be some overlap in those events, or that you had some kind of involvement. JayZ has been seen attending Diddy's infamous parties, and who knows what the feds might have found during the raids of Diddy's homes. Maybe JayZ's name or face popped up in some of the evidence, whether it be tapes or documents, and now it looks like Diddy won't be going down alone. Sean Carter, aka JayZ, seems to be next on the list after Diddy's arrest. So stick around, because we're going to dive into all the rumors surrounding a possible federal raid on JayZ, his connection to Diddy, the accusations he's facing, and how he might end up sharing a jail cell with Diddy. There's a lot to cover, and this story is far from over.
Good afternoon, everybody. So we made a bail appeal to Judge Carter. It did not go our way. The fight continues. We're not giving up by a long shot. I told Mr. Combs I'm going to try and get his case to trial as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and minimize the amount of time he spends in very, very difficult and I believe inhumane housing conditions in the special housing unit of the Metropolitan Detention Facility. And I'm going to do everything that I can to move his case as quickly as possible. I understand that the government has a great amount of electronic devices that they have to download and provide to me, but everything's on the government's timetable.
So as we get deeper and deeper into this, as more and more information comes out, I'm not seeing any names that you all would not recognize. This is a very, very huge case. Bigger than a lot of folks think, because a lot of people are speculating because of the nature of the agency that conducted the raid, that this is something that involves big names, big people. And you know what? This is not going to go away anytime soon. I know you all remember the Young Thug. America loves court cases. I'm telling you, way back to the trials of the spies. I forget their names right now. If you guys know the names, drop it in the comment. To the O.J. Simpson case. So many cases I can remember over the years, and they definitely, if I go back and look at the news, right, I'll bet that there's something really big that's going on in the world, and I guarantee it was all a cover-up. I guarantee it was all intended to suck air out of the actual big things that people would probably oppose. As you guys saw today, there's been some increased huge bombs dropped in southern Lebanon. The IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, definitely dropped some big bombs. A lot of people are speculating that they were tactical nuclear weapons. That would present an escalation that would reverberate throughout the international community. And I'm telling you, there will be a lot of retaliation if those are confirmed reports. But you guys, let's just check out some more clips.
As he's faced lawsuit after lawsuit, to the point where the feds actually raided 3 of his homes. Ever since those raids, people have been wondering what would come next. Well, the time has finally come. Diddy has officially been arrested. Yes, Diddy has been taken into custody and is now in and out of court, fighting for his life against the serious charges he's facing. And while all of this is happening, rumors are swirling that JayZ might be next in line. There are even whispers that the FBI is planning a raid on JayZ due to his close connection with Diddy. As wild as it sounds, if your best friend is involved in some pretty shady things and you've had a similar career, it's not hard to believe there might be some overlap in those events, or that you had some kind of involvement. JayZ has been seen attending Diddy's infamous parties, and who knows what the feds might have found during the raids of Diddy's homes. Maybe
For the past couple of hours, Israel has been bombing Lebanon, over 50 airstrikes, and that included that blast that you just saw. There are reports stating that that was the largest bomb that Israel has dropped in this conflict so far. And there are some saying that it might be a bunker buster. And there are even few allegations that are saying that that was a tactical nuclear bomb. Whatever that was definitely frightening. And it just goes to show how Israel is continually bringing not only West Asia, but the rest of the world up this escalatory spiral.
So thank you all for taking a break with me, WD3, in your Hill Report news break. A lot of distractions going on because you know what? The Diddy trial, JayZ's house getting raided, any of that would be small fries if World War II, World War III escalates, right? We're already in it. We've been in it for a while. It's just not happening here in America. And a lot of people in America are having normalcy bias because we feel like nothing can come over here. But I'm telling you, um, whenever they start talking about uh, really tightening up the Second Amendment regulations, the Second Amendment freedoms, then guess what? You're probably going to see some shakeups in government and government structure. But hey, I want to know your comments on this. This is WD3. It's your Hill Report news break. And you all have a great, great rest of your Friday night. I hope you all be safe. And tell me more that I haven't gotten to in the comments because we're going to stay updated on this story and others. But it all has an international context. And I want you guys to pay attention, pay close attention to that because that's the real story. Well, that's your P. Diddy update. This is WD3 Hill Report News Break, and we're out. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report News Break. Well, the subject that's been on everybody's mind, it's been on everybody's timeline, is P. Diddy and the RICO case. Where is the next shoe to drop? And I'll tell you what I saw today is very, very shocking. Unconfirmed reports that JayZ's house has been raided. That's right. The great longtime entertainer, definitely mogul. He controls the head of the Super Bowl halftime show, which is a very accomplished resume. JayZ, he's been entertaining folks all across the world for many, many years. Uh, but it seems that he's gotten wrapped up in this Puff Daddy case. A lot of people are saying that they were best friends. Here recently, they've been trying to separate and distance themselves. But it seems like, from what I hear in the reports, that Diddy and his team are basically going for broke and releasing uh, everything that they can to involve as many people as they can. Now, that's according to the internet. I don't know. These are all unconfirmed reports. You guys can do your own research, but if JayZ's house has been raided, that is a huge bombshell in the entertainment world. We hate to see any of this happening, but we're trying to keep you updated on what's going on. And folks, just let's check out some clips.